Hi everyone, and welcome to the fourth episode in our mini-series outlining the new awesome website features. So this one, we're briefly going to talk about video tutorials and where to find them. So when I say video tutorials, I believe that they will make things like practicing and revision and trying to catch up much easier. I used to find myself in a sticky spot where members might want to join a choir sort of halfway through a term or towards the end of the term, and they'd want to join in with performances, and they'd be sent off on their own to go and listen to the downloads and just do their best to try and pick up what they can from those MP3 downloadable song resources. That lots of people were very successful at doing that. Of course, that's very daunting. It's a lot of work to do, and it could be made much easier. And it could be made easier with a one-to-one video tutorial on your very specific harmony part for that specific song. That will give you a 5 or 10 minute, between 5 and 10 minute video that I'll be teaching you on that video, or reminding you of your parts, how to remember it, all the cues with the conducting, all the tricks with remembering the narrative and the lyrics and so on. That will make things significantly easier than just going off and listening to it on your own. So here is where you will find those. Those video tutorials will be in this section here of the website. I'm already logged in, so that's why it's appearing. And then this is what it will look like. Obviously we haven't taught any songs yet, so there are no songs that will appear here, but when they do, you'll see this, there's these categories here. So at the moment it says obviously all categories. That will show just all the videos that are available on there, but as that gets busier it will get more difficult to find what you want. So you can click here on your categories and you can choose. This will say web tutorials, or they'll say song tutorials. You can choose whatever one you want looking for. You click on that, and then of course those videos will appear at the bottom, and then you can choose which one that you want to watch. There is another helpful tool, which is this little eye in the top right hand corner. It says video info. You might be looking for something very specific, and to save you watching a really long video to try and find a small bit of info, you might be able to find it in this section here. When you click on that, it will outline to you what the video is about, and then at that point you'll realise, actually, yep, this is the video I need to watch, or it might not be, and then you go and look on another one. So that's going to be a handy tool there. So that's the eye in the screen. You can share it as well on social media. You don't really need to. I don't think many people are going to be interested, but it's possible. And then down here in the bottom right, you've got your full screen mode. You could click that. If you've got terrible eyesight like me, that's going to be quite useful. And then of course your volume button, I can mute or unmute, turn my volume up or down, and then my play and my pause. So yeah, that is the video tutorial section. That I'm very excited about, because I think that's just going to make things so much easier, and I don't think it's actually very hard to do, because I can do that myself, and I can do it after I finish teaching a song, so it's very fresh in my mind. And I can do one for each harmony part, so you haven't got to sit through the whole lesson again, or listen to other people learn their parts. It's a one-to-one 5-minute video, one for the basses, one for the altos, one for the sopranos, and then you can have those lessons over and over, drill it into your brain, and engage everything else. You've got your ears, but you've got your eyes as well. And it should make things much easier. So those will be your video tutorials. Very excited about those. In the next episode, we are going to look at your song resources, where you're going to find all your MP3s, how you're going to download them, how you're going to find your lyric sheets, what they're going to look like, and so on. All right. So thanks for tuning in, and yeah, stay tuned for the next episode.